Now Stevan's gonna teach me a thing or two on the mat. I don't even know where to begin, whether it's stretching or if I need to learn like a wrestling move right away. You take it away.
Okay. Obviously you should stretch, but I'm just gonna show some simple stuff that Srdjan wants to see, because I don't think it's gonna be too crazy, and I'm gonna teach him like he's a dummy, like he doesn't know anything, which I'm not sure he does.
He does not need to pretend.
Okay, so I guess the first thing I could show you is like what you need to have the wrestling stance, or why people are in a stance, right? Usually in freestyle, you have, or folk style, in what college wrestling is, or freestyle, what I do now.
Okay.
People stand in a stance like this so they can protect people from coming to their legs, right?
Or between their legs.
Or between, yeah, if you can let them there. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that I can use my head and my hands to block out, and also I'm in a situation to where usually guys want to keep a stance, like a stagger in their stance like this.
Oh,
so they can take one leg to drive off of their leg.
All right.
To shoot.
Okay.
To grab a leg. Call it shooting, right?
I'm usually the one that spreads the legs. It's usually not the other way around in my case. So I need to get used to this
All right, sounds good.
technique.
So yeah, you have your wrestling stance, and I'm a lefty actually, which is a very good thing in wrestling, because I want to attack that leg, and you're leading the right leg. So that helps me. Wrestling, it's good. I can attack that.
Now what?
Now what? Okay, so it's whatever you feel comfortable to drive off of.
Okay.
So I'll show you actually first two things. I'll show you how to take a shot. I'll teach you how to sprawl.
What are we drinking?
Take a shot of, we can have whatever. So, yeah, so you have, let's start in a wrestling stance right here. And if a guy were to be shooting on you, what you need to be able to do is sprawl. So what sprawling is like if I'm going for your leg, you have to be able to go backwards and get your legs back. So that's
you can't grab
sprawling.
it, right?
Yeah, so you can't grab it.
Like what? Like a burpee?
Kind of, but you want to be like more like chest down and just straight back. Yes.
Like that?
And like legs wide. So
Oh, all right. Okay.
you're in your stance, hands wide, just hands straight down, legs back, and chest high like this. Yes, hips side down.
Cobra.
Like roll back, yes, cobra.
Oh.
Okay, and then
I'm gonna slip a disc.
this is easy. Come on, this is easy.
This is the easy part?
This is super easy.
Oh. All
Okay,
right.
so that's a sprawl. All
Okay.
right. It's pretty simple. That's kind of like what you're taught at a very young age. I learned that.
At 7.
There's 4-year-olds who know how to do that pretty good.
Oh.
So the next thing you're gonna do is shooting, okay? And this is what people are probably the most uncomfortable doing in wrestling, like people that don't know, or like even like
What, do you have to charge for the balls or something?
when I go to Serbia, and a lot of guys trying to train, like they learn a little bit of freestyle, but they're all Greco-Roman wrestlers. They come to me and they like, they ask for help about like trying to shoot, and because in Greco-Roman they stand like this. You can't grab my legs, you can't use your legs, and we're in here pummeling, we're wrestling like this, trying to throw each other. That's what Greco is. It's just at a high level, it gets very difficult in Greco to do something crazy, because if I know how to defend most things and you know how to defend most things, it's really hard for scoring to happen. Well,
Right.
freestyle, I can attack for your leg, I can do anything, pretty much what Greco does, but using my leg as well.
Are there any sort of rules of like you can't do certain things? Like is there someone calling foul at any point
in
for
freestyle, in freestyle, there's like rules, like if I, like for example, if I were to like headlock you here, I have to have a head and an arm. You can never just go for someone's head here, or like on a front headlock. This is called a front headlock. Okay, put your head here.
All right.
If I grab your neck, I have to have a hand. See how I have your arm and a head? I can't just go at your neck like a guillotine choke.
All right. Give me a neck brace.
So that's like what that's like a rule that you
Okay.
have. So there. Now I'm gonna show you how to shoot. Okay. This is what, like I said. So what you're gonna do is, are you righty? It's easier to do it if you're like. Just let me know when you shoot. Okay. So lead your right leg in front, and all you're gonna do is you have to take a penetration step. So a penetration step is all you do is you just, with that knee down, you just take the way that I learned it, and the kids learn now, is you go heel with your heel here, toe, knee, and then you step up with the other leg. Okay. So that's kind of how you want to shoot for something. You step the foot in, and you penetrate up with the other foot. You could do that like one more.
It's kind of like a Falkland move. You know what I mean? It's like, pop, 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 like that.
Yeah.
I've seen it done before.
It's been done.
Clearly.
So from that point, all you're doing is like, if I'm wrestling, I were to like take a penetration step and be able to grab someone's leg from there.
Okay.
That's what it is. So for example, if you're in your stance like, okay, we're in our stance like this, all I'm gonna do is like I would take a penetration step into your leg, and that's how it looks on a person.
Oh, so you're literally like jolting through to grab something.
Yeah, it's like that's like the mechanics of how to do it to get it. Or if you're leading this leg, for example, go be lefty, I can take my head on the outside and do the same thing. Boom, here. Got it? And then you're able to, from this position, get right back up to your feet, pick up the guy, slam him on his head.
We are not doing that. All right, so prepare to see my
In your stance first.
Full force, full
Good
moon.
stance, good stance. Lower back, lower, like hinge at your back. Yes, there you go, there you go, there you go.
Right.
Now, you'll step it in, step it up, sprawl, circle up, circle up, circle up. Back in your stance. I think you did that for the camera.
That's my signature wrestling move.
Sprawl. Yes, good. Circle, 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 circle. Yes, good job. That was the best one. The sprawl actually you could have used a little work when you circled up, but good job. Overall, 9 out of 10.
9.
9. Yeah, no, that was good. That was solid for your first day wrestling.
For sure.
Now, I will show you how to do the shot on a person. Okay? Now, this is the way we learn it is on the head outside because it's easy to go to a double leg, and then you. So all you're gonna do is I'm just gonna stand here, just like you're standing, just like this. Now I'm gonna be in my stance. I'm gonna penetrate, heel tone, knee step up on one leg, and my head's strong on your back. See how I'm like pushing you with my head?
Yeah.
So then from this position, all I'm gonna do is just switch over, put two legs here, and then from this position, usually you can like just pick somebody up like this, or you can boom.
Do they usually go boom, or do they fight for it?
Well, sometimes when they fight, it makes it easier because you're kind of training to know how they're gonna react, and it makes it easier to pick them up, or they'll belly out, and you know what to do because
like they're
based
wiggling
off their
around,
reactions.
and yeah, based on the reaction, you're sort of feeling it out because they're wiggling around trying to like escape it, right?
Yeah, but like think about it, like there's gonna be a few different choices a guy can do, and you know in your head what that is.
Okay.
So because it's like
you know the dance.
You know it. Yeah, exactly. Like if I got on a leg, some guys will sprawl back they'll sprawl, and it's easy to just pivot around, and they might just fall down. Some guys, they try to push pressure in and like stick you down. That's when you can pick them up.
Okay.
Just depending on what you
What's
give me.
happening?
So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand here like this, and you're just gonna get in your wrestling stance.
We're gonna do the heel toe?
Heel toe. You wanna get your foot you wanna get your knee right in between my feet.
Okay. Ready? All right.
Okay, I'll just do this. Don't be intimidated. I'm just in my stance. Come on, you got it. Same thing. Yeah. Boom. Good job. That was nice, dude.
I could be in the Pee Wee League of wrestling.
There you go. And then the other exciting move I can show you too. I'll show you one more cool move. Do you know what? Ty znasz melnica?
Who?
Melnica, like fireman's carry.
Ah. Okay.
It's Serbian and Russian word for it. But
I've never heard that word in my life.
All I'm doing is the same attack from here. I'm doing the same attack in here and picking up. But the fireman's carry, I keep the arm here. So all I'm doing is I keep this arm, I do the same thing, and all I do is step this foot up and boom, here in the position.
Hi guys.
So you get what I'm saying? That's
Yes,
all you're doing is, and you can do it to me. It's super easy. I'm lighter than you too, so you're gonna grab my arm here, and you're gonna do a penetration shot. Boom. Yes. Now but the same thing on your knees. Penetration step. Yes. Now from here you can lift me. You pull this way. Yeah. Boom. Do you see? There you go.
There we go. I got it.
Yep. Now obviously it's like in a match, I'm just gonna throw them off to their back and try to pin them.
I'm not gonna do that.
But like that's the same motion as picking someone up like that.
Cool.
And that's why you can do it easier because your butt is underneath you here.
Rather
you have
than
power.
like,
If you're extended like this, you have nothing. You're really weak. Your back, you can just fall down.
Right.
So there you go. That's some
That was
easy
super cool.
wrestling stuff, and hope you could pick something up, at least to like oh, I get like how it's supposed to work.
And then if I'm in a street fight, I'm gonna do the fireman.
Yeah, just come up to someone, boom,
boom, and then
launch them on their head.
Take them the out of here. Thank you so much for coming. It's been a pleasure. I've learned a lot about wrestling. Stay tuned for another episode of the Surgeon General Show coming soon.